Good morning from Quartzsite, Arizona. It's currently the middle of December. This is our second year here in Quartzsite, and we often get asked how busy does Quartzsite really get. So our hope and our plan is to show you weekly videos of how this town of Quartzsite goes from 2,500 to 3,000 and then booms up to 1 million people during peak season, which is usually middle of January for the RV show and the RTR, the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. My goal is going to be to show you via dashcam as well as drone footage. It'd be really neat to see the community swell and all the spots fill up with RVs and then slowly descend. So I hope you'll join us for that, and stay tuned. Subscribe and like and comment if you want to support our adventures. Hi, so we've had a few requests for the long format video, the full tour video of the big tent, Tyson Wells, and the 4 different LTVAs to be divvied up into smaller videos, a video per section. So I'm open to trying that. I'm gonna give it a go. We'll break up the December 11th tour into different quadrants and sections and different videos, so they'll be shorter. However, I will still produce the long format content right now with the full tour all in one video. When I do that, I do separate it with timestamps, which you can either fast forward to or look in the description of the video and click to exactly whether you want the dash cam of an area, the drone footage of an area. So there's still that option, so you don't, all the different videos don't get lost in the interweb for you. But we'll see how this goes. Just before we head over to the long-term visitor area to see how busy it is, I figured we'd check out where the big tent RV show happens, as well as Tyson Wells, the shopping area. Let's go in here. This is open. There we go. This is one of the entrances to where the big RV show happens. As you can see, it's still pretty quiet around here. This is the location of where the big tent goes for the RV show. Eventually there'll be one big tent set up there with hundreds of RVs all around it for sale. As you can see, construction of the tent has not yet begun. But for those who have never been here before, just to give you an idea of what it will look like in the middle of January, here you go. It's quite the transformation, really. And just to the right of where the big tent goes for the Quartzsite RV show is the Tyson Wells shopping area. I don't claim to be a Quartzsite expert, but essentially it's a big gravel parking lot with pop-up shops that fill the space. And you can buy just about anything imaginable in there. I hope to take you on a tour of there later on. As with where the RV show happens, Tyson Wells goes under quite the transformation itself. Here are some photos from previous years. Just to the left of where the big tent and the Quartzsite RV show happens is where all the long-term visitor area is. And that's where I'll be taking you to next. As you can see from quick glance, the campers and RVs have already begun to arrive and speckle the desert. But many, many more are on their way. There are many different places to stay and camp with your RV while at Quartzsite. Some of those include your regular BLM lands, Bureau of Land Management. However, with most BLM lands, you have a 14-day max stay, and then you must move on. One of the many things that makes La Posa BLM land unique is that it has an LTVA, which stands for Long-Term Visitor Area. For $40, you can stay there for 2 weeks, multiple times, or for $180, you can stay there for a 7-month period. That is where I'm going to take you to next. The La Posa BLM land long-term visitor area covers more than 11,000 acres. As such, the area is divided up into 4 different sections. There is La Posa South, North, West, and Tyson Wash. But with your permit, not only can you move freely throughout them, choosing a spot at will, but it also gives you access to other long-term visitor areas in Arizona and California. More on that another time.